Hi physics students, in this short video I want to talk through the difference between real images and virtual images, and I'm going to show you an example with both a flat mirror and also a lens. So real and virtual is a concept that can be a little bit hard to understand if you aren't really seeing it, but we do see it every single day. We just don't always think about it in those terms when we talk about light with mirror and lenses. So I'm going to show you a couple examples of both real and virtual images. In this first example, you can see the paper clip holding a piece of paper, kind of like a flag, in the distance. Or is it? As I pull back, it's really the image in the mirror. The actual flag is right here, stuck inside this piece of cardboard. What we're seeing in the mirror is a virtual image. Why that's virtual is if I zoom out, you'll notice that there is no flag or no paperclip flag on the other side. We saw it about in this area. If you were looking into the mirror itself, it looked like it was right about here. But in real life, it is not there. The light rays never converge. They only produce a virtual image where our mind takes those straight line rays of light coming from the paperclip flag, going to the mirror, bouncing off right into our eyes, and it projects it straight back because it knows that light travels in a straight line. Therefore, we see the virtual image inside the flat mirror. One other really good example of real and virtual images is using a lens, like a magnifying glass. Let me show you how we can decide if it's real or virtual with a lens. To see a virtual image with a magnifying glass, you simply have to use it in the stereotypical way. As you look through the lens, it changes the size of the print. You are now seeing a virtual image of the letters. To make a real image, we can take our magnifying glass and position it so that the light rays really converge and meet on a piece of paper. So what I'll do is I'll hold my magnifying glass between the light coming in a window and then hold my piece of paper out so that I can see the light actually focusing on the paper. So in this way, you can see that there's an image of the trees and other leaves and things like that that start to form on the sheet of paper itself. There, that's a pretty good one. I can move it back and forth until it becomes in focus. And now the light rays are meeting on the piece of paper. They are traveling from the window through the lens, and they are meeting on the paper, converging to create the image. This, therefore, is a real image. The light rays really meet on the piece of paper, creating this real image. A real image will be projected onto a screen, like a piece of paper. So if I hold a magnifying glass to gather the light from the window, I can see an image of the leaves, I can see the flags in the distance, I can see even some outline of cars and buildings. That is happening because the light rays converge on the paper to produce a real image.
The real reason real images are produced is because light is converging. As it passes through the lens, it meets on the other side. And you can see on these rays, as it travels through the lens, there's a point of intersection on the side where the image is produced. In this case, that would be where the paper was that collected the image. Notice also that is not at the same point of the focal lens. Those are two different things. Thanks, have a great day.